Welcome back, Teh Tarik Hour. As always, it's me, Azreen, along with
Ah Kit.
and we're back for another episode of
Teh Tarik Hour.
Teh Tarik Hour Talk. As always, if you enjoy what we do, share, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you want to reach out to us, tehtarikhour@gmail.com. Today's topic, we're talking about car talk. Car talk.
Alright, we just very casual because just now we went to makan with Azreen.
Who's we?
Both of us lah.
Both of us makan lah. I was
Makan.
talking to Ah Kit about this. I was considering getting a car lah. Because some personal information about myself, I haven't driven for a long time. And now I decided, you know what, it's time to drive. But I want to get the first car. I want to get I don't know what car to get lah.
Yeah, because seriously, nowadays there are a lot of choices. Besides of car variations, maybe we'll talk about the EV or petrol.
This is the thing, okay? Because like I personally think EV is a good car, is a good for environment car lah. And then our friend here say EV some more. Aiyo. Hey, EV is good, bro. you don't need to use petrol, use electric, you know.
Okay.
EV, start.
EV is good. I'm not saying EV is not good. EV is good. I mean, some perspective lah is good. Yeah, you can see what you call that, free road tax lah, free maintenance lah.
Free maintenance.
Because the EV, you don't need to go for maintenance. What?
Actually, yeah. Here's the thing. Okay, let me clarify my situation as a car person to the audience and to you. I got zero knowledge when it comes to car one. All I care about is that it can get me from point A to point B. For me, right, background lah, in terms of what my understanding from car lah. Okay, original is petrol car, right? Fuel car. Then people always complain, wow, the petrol so expensive, fuel so expensive leh. Want to do and then need to go maintenance, right?
But
all
electric
this
also not cheap.
Wait, sabar dulu, okay? So all these thoughts come to the mind of like thinking, oh, you want to get the petrol car, you need to consider all these factors, Then come along EV car, okay? I personally think EV is a better alternative lah because no oil no nothing, and then your maintenance also not really there lah unless something break, touch wood lah, okay? So to me, I see EV simple to take care. What? Go home, charge, and then you don't need to worry anything. If breakdown also, you just go to the shop owner, to the manufacturer, and then tell them, change battery or what lah.
Change battery, bro.
Sabah. So this is just, I already said, coming zero, bro. Say zero, okay?
Okay.
So my simple,
your concept is
my simple thought process is, EV car is simpler to take care compared to fuel car lah. Even if it auto car lah, let's say automatic car, in a petrol car, you still need to. If something wrong there, that you also will problem there lah, right?
I absolutely agree. Electrical car EV is more easy to take care compared with the petrol car.
And now the next part of that is the pricing, right?
Pricing,
because EV also, let's consider it, is a very expensive hobby lah.
Because Malaysia is 100,000, then can you do an import come to Malaysia? But don't worry, Myvi already announced they want to come out the EV vision.
We mentioned this a while back on one of the episodes that the EV Perodua has already announced the EV version of
Myvi.
But that's just a concept car lah, I think, right? Not really a production car yet lah.
Maybe soon. I don't know. We don't know.
Maybe lah. Proton also announced that they are starting their EV line there lah, but no official car yet, as I can tell. But yes, it's coming on the way lah. But then it comes to the point like, okay, now I need to think, is EV, should I wait for our locally made EV car better than I just buy a Myvi or a normal Myvi or a Iris or something like that?
Okay, let me to analyze.
Analyze and tell me why EV is not a good choice.
No, I'm not saying EV is not a good choice, but you can, for the conveniences, EV is not bring us the convenience right now and this moment. Maybe in future, I don't know. Okay. For this moment, you see the EV. Okay, I said the good thing about EV first.
Okay.
EV, we no need go for the maintenance lah. The engine part, we no need go for to do the service.
Okay.
You know, car the engine
Yeah,
car.
certain mileage you need to go service. Certain what time period you need to go service and everything,
a
right?
big service, a small service, or whatever. The change the engine oil, all that lah. But for EV, you just change the brake pad and then maybe the tire. You just
Tires.
change these two things only. Basically, all the things come from the battery. So after maybe 10 years, your battery is gone, which means your car can change. That's all. That's one very simple. And then no need pay road tax.
For now, right? But
for
after
now.
a while, we will implement road tax for EV also, right?
Now is because I think it's
It's an initiative by government lah, basically, right?
It's subsidized by governments. Yeah, I said no need road tax
They
lah.
really want you to get EV winning, right? Okay, continue on to your points. Come on.
These two things is quite benefit for
Only two benefit, only two good things.
or recycle lor. But
Environment
I'm not agreeing in recycle one.
Okay.
You know why?
Okay, wait. Don't go there first. Okay, so is that your only three things, good things you can say about the EV lah?
Yeah.
You don't think like the technology
The
it
power,
brings or what?
or maybe the horsepower
Or something like
horsepower they are better than the petrol consumptions lah.
So you don't think like production wise it's like better than a normal car,
You mean manufacturers?
manufacturing?
More easy.
Ah.
The side is more easy compared with the engines.
I'm not sure lah. I'm asking because like I don't know if you also because like would it be
also this part I also not sure.
Would manufacturing an EV car be much more efficient compared to like a fuel car? I guess fuel car or what's combustible engine car, that kind of car like that use oil. I guess our oil car would be efficient in terms of like production line, I guess, since we've done it for so long, and then only certain companies only know how to do EV cars. But the fact that Malaysia is starting to do means like the technology to make EV car should be easier, right?
This I have no comment because I'm not so familiar about the inner.
The thing I'm talking about this is because like it will go to the cons lah, the drawbacks is that manufacturing it, if something breaks down, will it be easy to fix for EV? Lah? That is also a concern because if a normal car lah, my EV break down lah, okay, whatever the problem, sure the mechanic will find out a solution there, lor. Right.
But for my concept, my concept is like nowadays the smartphone, EV is some kind of like a smartphone.
Yeah.
Or maybe you see the engine car is some kind of like our old time the phone with those
dial
things and then a door mechanism
or like a watch lah,
watch,
analog watch to a smartwatch.
Yes,
something like that, right?
You see the old watch is got
all the cogs, the machines, all the things. And if something break down, you need to find the specialist to fix it. But if it's like the smartwatch, maybe it's just a battery.
Just a battery, and then maybe
OS update.
Yeah, it's some kind of like this kind of evolutions lah. It's from the watch. We can compare with the antique watch and become nowadays the smart watch. We call it smart watch.
So okay, let's get back to your point of we've already discussed the good things about EV. Now, what is your opinion are the bad things about EV that people should, or at least what's the common bad things lah?
The one very big thing now, this moment is very not convenient for travel. Because when we go for the chargings, you take your time, and then after that, maybe you want to travel to let's say from KL to Thailand. How many stop you have to stop, and then you have to charge your car and take time. And then some more the prediction for the mileage, if not very accurate. If let's say for 400 kilometers, from your dashboard you see is 400 kilometers,
but not necessarily.
In the end, you put the aircon, you charge your
maybe it's actually 300 actually.
Maybe 300 and turn down to 200 and something. You will worry because you are EV. What? You're not easily to find the checkpoint.
But then that's the well, I think we will do this. You present your there. I will try to think up my comeback there. Because my question to that is, you're talking usability and convenience, right? But then again, right, for me, if it's my perspective, I'm gonna use that car in the city only. So why would I want to worry about going far away? If I'm gonna go far away, I can just rent a other car leh, for
Yeah,
travel.
this is absolutely
Solution there, lor.
because this for conveniences. If let's say you are driving in KL in the cities, I no need, maybe I don't need a Tesla. I just need the the horsepowers lah. I'm not saying maybe I'm use a smaller EV should be enough. I mean travel in KL.
Then, because that's the thing, right? EV, for my perspective lah, I don't see EV as being a cross country car. I see EV as just a city car for
City
sure.
car.
Any EV, you tell me like the Roadster from Tesla lah, or a
The
Porsche, Cybertruck or Porsche
but Cybertruck can be 800 kilometer, bro. No, you see, 800.
Whatever the kilometer I tell you, don't bother driving it outside of the city lah. I just tell straight lah, okay? So to me, any EV is just a city car. That's why when you talk about the convenience, right? I think to myself, like, why would I care to bring my EV car outside the city lah? It's same like, I don't know, you buy a PS5, you enjoy it at your home, that's your technology. Because we compare it as like a tech, right?
No, because some people is I got only one car. With some people, and maybe some of people, I got 3-4 car, it doesn't matter. So I get one electric EV, then I go for the city. But some people maybe I will consider it's like me or you, people with only one car. Maybe sometimes I want to go Penang for travel. Then I have to consider so the time we will say I rather have own the petrol.
I think then that is your own problem, isn't it? You cannot plan properly, one, not me. Because you can also say, I can also say to you, I want to go to Penang, but I drive EV. Okay, I'll just park my EV. I'll rent a normal car and go lah. Why cannot like that? Or if you want to think costs,
I always is like I drive my own car, then go there. It's more convenience because I want the things that I put to my car. It's simple, and then come back straight away. Then come back and then come back home. No need to worry so many things and then do the double job. You know, this is what I'm thinking lah. Some of maybe some family and think it actually is very depend on the persons lah. I'm not saying EV is not good because some people are very suitable. Because maybe I do it in charging that time. I can enjoy my coffee and read a book and then wait for my EV charge in half an hour. Then it's quite enjoy life.
I mean, if the person is like not in the rush,
not in the rush,
then it's okay. Or even if they're like working, right? You bring the car to most office places, there will be an EV charging spot somewhere there lah. Or even shopping mall, all these things.
Yeah.
Nowadays, there's in the city lah. But I understand the perspective of like when you're traveling cross state lah. You go from like KL to Pahang or Kelantan, all this thing. That journey can be a bit of a scary thing lah, because you don't know. Oh, battery die in the middle of the road, cannot jalan at all, die one. But that's a period of infrastructure now lah. So
maybe only in this moment, maybe in the future, we don't know. Maybe a lot of the electricals checkpoint, the charging point.
I mean, it could be like highways will be littered with all this charging point lah. But
maybe after that, maybe a lot of the petrol station they will have an EV section for the EV car. How we know? Maybe all our petrol station got an EV station.
So the drawback is the convenience of the travel there. To me, I see the solution is time lor. Time and investment by the government to build up the infrastructure lah. But
besides, I got one more issue is very important.
Okay. So let's just settle that. The first issue is something that can be fixed, but it would depend on the certain situation lah. Because let's say if that situation was fixed, right, would you be more willing to try to convert to an EV car leh? Or would you think that picking up an EV car wouldn't be such an issue leh?
Because last time I also thinking of maybe you can watch back our old video. Quite
supporter of
Tesla,
our big friend Elon Musk.
But after that I find out It's not. I can see some of the videos and in YouTube's or whatever social medias lah. They have a electrical car EV is blast, because the battery issues. The battery
So it's burn and explode.
burn.
But that's the thing, okay? I think you're looking at Tesla cars, right?
Tesla or some Chinese EV lah.
Chinese EV, Because if you tell me like, oh, a Porsche car they can explode, I rarely hear this thing, or Ford EVs or all these big Volvo EVs. I never heard any of this exploding lah. Tesla is their quality actually quite questionable lah, actually. So I wouldn't use Tesla as the indication of what is a good EV lah, because other motor companies, like I said, Volvo, Porsche, Merc, all these, they do their EV, they do good quality because they are a car manufacturer. They are not tech manufacturer, they are car manufacturer. That's the difference. And if we're talking Tesla, they look like a car manufacturer, but actually they blaga or they act like a tech company. That's the problem with them. Okay, so let's just say that if one of your things based on the Tesla, it's not really a good indication lah. But the other thing you say is interesting to me, because you say China car. What China car are we talking here?
Low brand what? BYD.
BYD BYD. Okay. So some of the brands that I actually considered was Aura, Good Cat, or BYD.
Aura Good Cat is BYD, under BYD.
I don't know. Is it? I know Aura is like a separate.
It look like Porsche.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I thought, oh, shit, not bad lah. Buy this car, Aura or BYD. These are like China manufacturing cars and as I can tell, their technology is way better and their production is way better than Tesla. But you're telling me it's different.
Really?
So far as I see, their quality is much better compared to Tesla lah.
The qualities because the Chinese car, they give a lot of gimmick. You think it's give a lot of gimmick, like a big screen now, and then the car seat cushions is very good qualities lah, or the styling, or everything is very good. But if let's say you compare those Japanese car, it's very different. Japanese car, you give you the engine, you buy engine.
You're now comparing to Japanese car. Some more you Japanese. Are you talking EV Japanese? Is there Japanese EV?
Japanese EV is like the Honda or something.
But that one is like also considered but like
but Japanese is not many EVs, right?
That's why I don't see so much EV from like Honda. Hybrids I know lah, hybrid they got lah.
Yeah.
But pure EV not much lah. Maybe we're not in the familiar. If you guys know any EV Japanese car, you can tell us in the comments below. But as I can tell, Japanese not really pushing for that lah. They're still traditionally fuel based. But we're talking China compared to US Tesla. And between that comparison, I think BYD and Aura are actually not too bad to Tesla lah. At least they don't have crazy design like Cybertruck lah. At least Aura look like Porsche At least look nice.
Xiaomi.
Xiaomi car also not bad.
Xiaomi, they
Xiaomi
issue
car.
the one exactly look like Porsche,
And people, the review say it's quite good actually, the Xiaomi car. So
you buy.
if they come here and then it's a cost okay, then I don't mind lah. But okay, so what are you saying that one of the big issue about EV car is they will explode? Is it?
Yeah, explode. It's dangerous more than the engine car ma.
Engine car also explode what?
Not easy explode what? Engine car.
Who say not easy? You can just put something there to
the battery. You see the battery
But
issue.
how often have you seen
even you see the not say EV lah, we saying the scooter lah, the scooter, the battery also quite dangerous also. Like handphone also actually handphone also same thing. But handphone their explosion is smaller than the.
Well, we managed to learn to control those risks, right? Because cars also got risks of like other danger as well, right? It's not like buying a petrol car is like, wow, no accident whatsoever. Sure got something there also.
Yeah.
There's chances for it to happen lah. But are you saying like right now the technology for the battery in EV is still questionable, is it?
Yeah.
So like until when would you be comfortable enough to say that
Lesser accidents, no. I can see the rule is the battery is lesser accidents. Now I can see is the high. I think it's now because China the EVs the periods is more like 10 years. I think in more 10 years, more like a more around 10 years already. You can see Malaysia or I just started come to this the EV era, but China has started I think since 2010 they already got the Tesla or all this kind of EV. So we are slow, but in China you can see what happened after the 10 years EV. What they are going to do the battery? They're going to throw away the battery, and then actually after 10 years the car is useless. This is the battery also maybe a 20% left in the battery. Maybe you have to charge. It's useless. But for petrol car, you still can maintain. You can still can pump the petrol, and then after 20 years, you still can drive the car. It's very different.
True. There is more longevity or lifespan for a petrol car compared to a EV car right now lah. Because EV car at the end of the day is the battery itself lah, and as you say, the battery aspect of the EV car is not very sustainable lah. Because you use it once and then it's dead and then you cannot use it anymore.
Yeah.
There's no like recharge or something like that, right?
Some of the battery, how we go to solve the battery problem? We go and throw away. We bury on the.
But here's the thing: as I think there's news about a Chinese company car that's making a rechargeable battery car and removable one. So as is like, you have the car, right? And your battery die, you just go to the shop and then they just replace the battery with a new one, and then that old one they just recycle back lah.
I heard from I also see from the heard from the news the battery every time you go to the
service center, is it?
Service centers or you can change the whole battery.
So isn't that a step towards the direction of solving that issue?
How come we are not keep going on our petrol car or fuel actually fuel is just very easy. You just pump and just wait for 50,
this one is your most this one your sticking point. Is this your main point?
You 10
just
minutes you can
in, out, go, right?
对
不对
If let's say for fuel consumption, you just pump the battery up, pump the petrol. Sorry, pump the battery.
I understand because of course lah. Your petrol you just go in, you pump 5 minutes,
10 minutes,
30 minutes, paling. Then you.
I also can go for pee, and then between the time.
But if you charge battery, you can go take a shit also.
You can go and shit, and then you read half an hour there.
I get that right now the speed of charging the car is not very efficient lah. But then again, where are the situations where you think you have to stop by to charge your car in such situation? Like if I'm using the car in the city, right? How am I using it? Okay, I'm using it from going from my house to work. Okay, if I go to work, when I reach work, charging place, charge first, then I work, then I go back home. Let's say if I go back home, I go jalan-jalan. I go shopping mall, I'm sure there's a charging place there. Never mind, maybe I go mama, no charging space. But then again, right, at that point, since I already charged in the office, and maybe if I charge someplace else, wouldn't that already eliminate a lot of the hassle of I need to find a charging spot quickly?
As long as I stop the car, automatically I can find out the place for charging.
But like a lot of the places that people would go nowadays would have charging like I said, shopping mall and your workplace.
Now it's less EV. If let's say one day the EV a lot, you think the bay is enough for all the cars for
But
charging?
when there's a lot more EV, there should be a lot more charging space, right? That's the idea. Why you want to push more EV now, so you can push more the infrastructure there, lor. You can justify the infrastructure, lor. Because now you will complain, why they all build all this EV charging?
But the thing is, okay, right? But don't worry, got fast charging. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you can charge your EV. You got the fast charging port for your car for EV.
Superchargers, I think.
Superchargers. But that one is harm your battery lah. That one is harm your battery.
I mean, when you want to use supercharging, it means that you will need it in a emergency situation, right? Not me?
But for sure lah, if let's say you come back home and then automatically I just charge my car, then I'm pretty enough for the whole day
Like you use your phone, right? It's not like you're going to need to top up every 5 minutes or something like that, right?
No, if let's say you use your phone, you go for the you go for jungle trekking or do all that. You should bring your power bank. What?
But there you go, you plan, right? So you already prepared for that
Then
kind of situation.
Can bring a power bank together for your.
Of course,
your own
when you
EV.
drive a car, then you plan lah. Oh, if I'm going the long track, I will plan to take the route that has the charging and then charge at this point enough to top
Got
up.
plan, no?
Of
Like
same
this kind of, like me, I have no plan.
That's your issue, not the car issue. Your issue, bro.
I see. You see. Sometimes, wow, my car is left. I mean, 1 or
5%,
5% or 10%. Quickly look for the
That's
petrol station.
your lack of planning, lah, bro. If you plan before that, then
But if EV is 10%, wow, you can jump already. Where to go to get the charging point?
like kencing already. I say. I understand the convenience of the petrol car, lah, because you like, oh, almost empty. Oh, okay, just quickly go. Whereas an EV car, you will say, oh, my battery already 50%. Oh, I need to already prepare myself. I need to plan to charge first before anything like
Somehow
that.
you rushing the time 5% or 10%. The aircon you also want to turn off. Serious what? The aircon is using the electric,
The energy, lah.
the energy one. But if let's say for
Just don't let yourself reach 5% like that. This is a planning problem, bro. Okay, but like let's wrap
come
this.
back to you lah.
Let's
This one
wrap
have to
this up. As me as a person who just wants to buy a car
come.
in the city, between the traditional fuel car and a EV car, your suggestion is still fuel car, is it, for now?
Now, yes, it's fuel car.
I mean, like, I think most people in Malaysia still prefer fuel car, because it's just the what's accessible right now lah, and people just prefer buying normal car and then petrol pumping like that lah. The only issue I would say is because fuel price now will definitely will go up soon, and that could be the reason why people will be buying less.
This one also depend the person, the lifestyle. It's because for me lah, for EV is not suitable because I'm doing sales. I want to get fast and then pump a petrol 5-10 minutes. Then I go for I go for
because you're moving a lot.
moving a lot. But for some people like I'm the designers or artists
work
or
in
writers,
an office. Just
then maybe I can enjoy my time. Oh, this half an hour I going to charge my car. Maybe I can have a coffee and have a break, have a lunch or brunch or something. Just make the time slower and then more relaxed and then can.
But honestly, if we were to boil it down, the actual main reason why I probably wouldn't get an EV car is just the cost of getting an EV car. The initial upfront cost, because
we don't consider about the cost. If let's say we consider about 50,000, you get a MyV in petrol, or 50,000 you get the MyV.
I would get EV.
You get EV.
I would definitely just get EV. I don't, cause for me, I would rather get that EV now, okay, and maybe 10 years it will be besi buruk, and I don't care about it anymore. Then I'll just buy a new car lah.
But 10 years after that,
maybe by then
the petrol MyV still got maybe a 10,000.
Yeah, but like maybe in that 10 years, your petrol price will be also 10 times the price. You wanna tahu mah? What if the world oil shortage suddenly no more oil?
Maybe.
How? We can predict the future however we want also. But the main point is right now, the usability of a car for me, it doesn't require me to go outside the city. If I want to go outside the city, I'll just get a different car or even not even drive for at all.
Actually, don't worry. EV, you can call the power bank to come to save you.
Can
Malaysia got what?
go
Seriously, the petrol car and then carry the battery come to you.
There you got solution already.
Then recharge your car.
Solution already.
Solution go there already.
So there is not much drawback lah.
Pay you got money to pay only what? Only money issues, Nothing is issues.
Anything can settle with money, right?
You can call the power bank to come to you.
But again, then you come back to the reality lah, the cost lor.
The cost?
So for me, if I was to say if cost is an issue, then definitely need to go normal car lor, get a normal fuel car lah. If you tell me we can get a 30 to 40,000 ringgit EV, and then I can get the service of free pump recharge, emergency recharge or something like that, who wouldn't want that, man?
For sure lah. If let's say the 50,000 you can buy a EV, my EV lah. For sure the road tax will implement there. Not say free road tax anymore. Right.
Yeah, but the cost of the road tax is because of some of that is come from the oil to subsidize oil ma. No meh? That's why our road tax is
road tax actually is a road tax ma.
Yeah, but like the cost also is like to subsidize a lot of our things that related to car lah. The oil, the roads and everything. You think just the tax is just tax you for fun, is it? They got a reason ma. Of course, as more EVs there and more EV uses the road, there will be subsidies. There will be taxes to subsidize the road lah.
For road tax, I understand because the CC higher, you pay the road tax higher, and because you the consumption and then the
exactly
exhaust,
consumption
exhaust.
Exactly consumption and exhaust, right? That's the oil aspect, isn't it? And then if you have an EV, no oil, no exhaust, no all that pollution. Of course, your road tax will be cheaper lor. So there is that cost, but that is a long-term thinking lah. And I don't know if we can afford that kind of.
Okay, the other things is, if this is a good thing of EV, is that horsepower lah. Because in the you can see a Tesla, the horsepower can compare with Porsches, those kind of horsepower. You see, I only if let's say I pay for this 200,000, I can compare with a billion car, for those kind of horsepower.
Oh, you don't compare it to my V, is it? Our god car, is it? Or king of the road,
No, the horsepower, the Tesla horsepower is better than my V a lot. What?
Of course lah. But I mean, for me, horsepower is not really a thing. For me, I just A to B in the city also. I don't know horsepower, whatever lah.
Maybe after that you will enjoy a drive. You go for long journey. You try to
maybe. But then I need to decide whether I want to get a fuel car or a EV lor first. But then again, what do you guys think? Is Malaysia still a fuel-driven car, or should we transition to EV? Or is EV too much of an issue? What do you
Malaysia
guys
is
think?
a petrol country.
You see?
Malaysia a lot
already
of petrol.
already anti-EV
Why we should go for EV? Because we have got a lot of petrol.
Hey, you want to do campaign for anti-EVs? All right, let us know what you guys think. If you enjoy what we do and what we talk about, as always, please share, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We really appreciate if you guys subscribe, because we're trying to reach we want to reach 1,000 if we can. We're 800 there, 200 away from 1,000. Every little help counts. And if you want to reach out to us, Teh Tarik Hour @gmail.com.
Try to support us. Maybe we can do more.
And maybe I can buy an EV car. Until then, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.